Hi Leo, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading. Hope you guys are all well. I do want to take a quick second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Leo out there. So guys, take what resonates for you. Leave the rest for someone else. Keep in mind the energies can reverse. So if it's resonating, Leo, get in where you fit in, but don't force yourself into a reading that's not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Leo? All right, Leo, you're starting with the Chariot. You have the Strength card. And coming out together, you have the Ace of Wands and the Four of Cups. Wow. So this is very powerful energy. With the Chariot here, this can indicate that you're moving forward. You have the strength and courage to do so. You're moving into something or moving away from something. This could even be a physical move or possibly travel. But I do see that you're being very courageous here. You're definitely standing in your power in order to make this forward movement. Now, I do feel like this is a new beginning, something you're very passionate about, and something you have given a lot of consideration towards. So let me see who is in your energy. Yeah, you've been thinking about this for a minute. Show me who is in Leo's energy. All right, we have the Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles in the reverse, and Judgment in the reverse. So the person that's in your energy, there's some sort of a decision they're making. They're weighing up the pros and cons. I do feel like, just as a side note, this person may have lost a considerable amount of money because they used some poor judgment, and it's destabilized them a little bit. Be careful that you're not dealing with somebody who is basically disagreeable, difficult to get along with, because I do see that this is somebody who has gone through some sort of a destabilization. There's some sort of a foundation that has collapsed, and it's been because of poor judgment on their behalf. I don't know if it was something to do with a relationship or business, but there was some poor judgment used. And if it's business related, it may have cost them financially. So they may be robbing Peter to pay Paul. So just be aware of that. If they have recently exited another connection, Leo, I don't see them going back towards that. I really don't. The decision that they're trying to make appears to be something to do with change, and it doesn't appear to be a decision that is making them distraught in any manner. So let me see the energy between Leo and this person. The Ten of Swords. Oof. Okay, so there's been a painful ending between you and this person, and you're moving forward. You've stepped into your power and you're moving forward, but it was painful. Let me see what's affecting this connection. Are you dealing with somebody who maybe used some poor judgment and it ended a relationship? Page of Cups. So this is what's affecting the connection. You could be moving towards somebody new, or they could be trying to come towards you and apologize. This could be a new beginning, so we're going to have to clarify that because it's in the middle of your reading. It's major placement there. It could be an apology and a new beginning, or it could be somebody brand new. Let me see. Show me the outcome. Show me the outcome for Leo. King of Cups. And the Queen of Swords. Interesting energy. You've got a king and a queen out. All right, so I do feel like, and they have their back turned to each other as well. Yeah. You've got a new beginning coming, either with this person or with somebody new. Now, with the King of Cups, you're in love. You're focused on love. But I can't help but notice that the King of Cups has their back turned to the Queen of Swords, who also has their back turned. This person is not, that you're dealing with, is not as adept, I guess, at dealing with their feelings and emotions. I do feel like they are a bit guarded here. But it appears to me, Leo, that your focus is elsewhere. It's almost like you've become bored with this situation, perhaps. Now, you might be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. I see Scorpio energy here. Or it could be a water sign, which would be Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. So we're definitely going to have to clarify this. Bottom of the deck is a Hierophant, Taurus energy. And that is, as an underlying energy, it can indicate that you're going into some sort of a commitment, but it can also indicate that you're receiving advice from somebody that you highly respect, possibly somebody very spiritual. So let's clarify your reading. Spirit, why is the Chariot here for Leo? Oh my goodness. All right, so we have the Moon in reverse. We have Justice in reverse. And the Queen of Swords. Yeah. Oof. So you feel like this person did you wrong. And it took you a while to realize it. There was secrets that this person may have been keeping. So something was revealed to you. I feel like you've been open to talking to this person. But you've definitely put up boundaries here. You've definitely, you're not like leading with your heart with this person because they hurt you deeply, very deeply. For some of you, you might even be, if you were married to this person, there's something legal that's here that's unresolved, but it is going to begin to move forward. I just feel like you feel this person deeply wounded you. It was something you found out, possibly about an air sign even. But I feel like you were open to discussion, but you feel like it's a very unbalanced situation due to whatever was revealed. Show me the Strength card. I like that you're stepping into your power. Show me the Strength card for Leo. Yeah, Four of Wands. For some of you, this was a marriage that's ending. And the Seven of Wands reverse. And if it's not a marriage, it looks like it may have been a long-term connection. It took a lot of courage for you to end this because I feel like you were feeling extremely powerless in the situation. So it was difficult for you, and it took finding out whatever this secret was for you to basically say, oh no, this is not going to be my life. So I do see that you're avoiding conflict with this person at this time. You're in your power, you're moving forward, and you're doing it very courageously. Let's look at this bottom energy. I want to see what this Ace of Wands is here for you. Show me the Ace of Wands, or show me the bottom energy for Leo. All right. We have the Strength card in reverse. There's the Chariot again. Two of Cups reversed and the Page of Pentacles reversed. So you have that Chariot twice. You are definitely moving forward, but I feel like you're ending something. You're ending something so you can move forward. You're embarking on a new beginning, whether it's with someone new or whether it's, just on your own. And there's fear involved with that, but you're overcoming that fear. You're overcoming it in order to move forward. I think that you may have stayed in a situation that made you feel powerless for quite some time simply because of the fear of moving forward on your own or with someone else. But I feel like over time, you were beginning to look at this and you were like, no, this is not going to be my life. You may also feel like this person didn't have anything to offer you. I do feel like you have multiple options as far as new people in your life. Some of them you're not even open to. But I feel like with regard to this person, even though you have feelings and emotions for them, you feel like they're not offering you anything. So let's look at their energy. I see you moving on from this person. Show me the Two of Pentacles. Show me the Two of Pentacles. I'm wondering, was this person juggling you and someone else? Is that why you feel, you know, as if they did you wrong? Gotta sneeze. Excuse me. All right. Two of Pentacles. Why is the Two of Pentacles here for the person in Leo's energy? Ah, yep. The Devil. Now, you could be dealing with a Capricorn and the Wheel of Fortune. Ouch. So this person is experiencing negative karma for their toxic energy. Oof. Yeah, that's a rough combination right there. So I do feel that this person may have tried to juggle you. There was definitely some kind of toxic energy. It was revealed to you and you were very offended by it. This is what led to this painful, painful ending. So they're receiving karma for that, as you know, currently. Why is the Three of Pentacles in reverse? Why is the Three of Pentacles in reverse? The Empress and the Knight of Cups reversed. Yeah, they're very uncooperative. So I do feel like they know that they owe you an apology, but they are not bringing it to you. They're not giving you the apology. They're being prideful. Wow. I do think that they realize that you are a very strong individual. They also realize that you have been very nurturing. They kind of have you on a pedestal, but they're refusing to work things out. They're refusing to offer an apology, to come towards you. And you know, here's the thing, Leo, is that they actually do love you, but they're not expressing it. Yeah, so let me see Judgment in reverse. Yeah, this person's toxic. They're very toxic. And the thing is, too, Leo, the Devil came out in the upright. If it had been in the reverse, I would have said, yeah, they're really working on themselves, but they're still in toxic energy. Knight of Pentacles reversed and the Star card, Aquarian energy. You could also be dealing with a Libra, which is very strong, or a Taurus, very strong Taurus as well. So this person is not moving forward. They're still continuing to use poor judgment calls. I do feel like they do want to talk to you, but at the same time, they don't know if you're going to be willing to talk to them. I feel like you are. I feel like you're open to discussion, but I still see you moving forward. And whatever you're moving towards, you're going to absolutely love it. It's something you're passionate about. I do feel that this person is hopeful of having a communication with you, a talk with you, and yet they're not taking the proper action to do so. And that's that toxic energy. I feel like this person is very prideful. So there's a stuck energy, and you know, Judgment in reverse, as well as, you know, the Wheel of Fortune reverse tells me that this person is being judged by the universe in order to teach them a lesson about their toxic energy. And they're not going to be able to move forward in their life until they actually address that toxic energy. So they're being taught a lesson here. Let me see the energy between Leo and this person. Two of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. I feel like they were juggling you and someone else. I feel like they had this new beginning prior to ending the connection with you, and you found out about it. You found out that this person was juggling you. That's what's caused you to put up these boundaries. You definitely have strong boundaries with this person because they hurt you, because you felt that they were unfair. But whatever it was they were doing got revealed, and I feel like they were juggling you. The thing is that they still have feelings for you. They still love you. Let me see the Page of Cups, because this card is in the center of your reading, and I feel like it's a very important card. Queen of Cups, Ace of Swords reversed, Yeah, they definitely have feelings for you. They even want to come back into your energy, but they're stubborn. Like there's a very stubborn energy, which is costing them a great deal. Queen of Cups, you could be dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer. I will tell you also, you may feel that this person is your divine partner. Both the King and the Queen of Cups is in the upright. I do feel that you both love each other, but this relationship has made you feel extremely powerless. You feel this person has been lying to you, and you're avoiding them at this point. I feel like you don't even want to discuss anything. You don't want to talk to them. It took a lot for you to gather your courage and strength and just start to move forward from this person. And so now I feel like unless they're going to offer the apology that you deserve, you don't even want to talk to them. Yeah, you don't. Now in their energy, they know they owe you an apology, but they're being stubborn. And the thing is that they literally look at you as the Empress and the Queen of Cups. They have so much love for you, but they have a difficult time expressing that. Very difficult time expressing it. In fact, they come across as being rather disagreeable to some degree. Let me see your outcome. Let me see your outcome. If there isn't someone new in your energy, they're coming into your energy, but they have not yet, you haven't met them yet. And some of you will choose to take that new connection. Show me the outcome. All right, Five of Cups. Why did I say that? Five of Wands. We have the Seven of Pentacles, and we have the Eight of Cups reversed. Yeah, here they come. So they haven't come back into your energy yet because they're being extremely patient. They're waiting to see what you're going to do. You're waiting to see what they're going to do. You both love one another, but I do feel like this person has caused a lot of pain for you, and it does appear they owe you an apology that they're not wanting to give. So I also feel like you're moving forward. You've made a decision after a while, after quite some time. You've made a decision to move forward. And you have, with the Ace of Wands, you have a passionate new beginning. I don't feel like you have met anyone yet. I feel like there is somebody, though, that once you fully move on from this connection, you're going to meet. I feel like they're on the fringe of your energy. And I do feel like it's going to be a very loving and passionate connection. So, but with regard to this person that's in your energy, this is a past person. They're coming back. Eight of Cups in the reverse. They walked away. They're returning. They realize that they love you. They have a very hard time expressing their feelings and emotions. They prefer to make head over heart decisions. They prefer to, be very intellectual. They're kind of hoping that you'll do something, that you'll come towards them. They're kind of waiting to see what you're going to do, but ultimately they are going to come back in because I don't see you doing that. I see you moving forward, and they're going to feel that energetically. So I do feel like you waited for quite some time to see if this person was going to approach you. Were they going to offer, reconciliation? Were they going to make an apology? Were they going to express their feelings? And at this point, I feel like you're going to fight for what it is that's going to make you happy and make you feel loved. So if this person doesn't get up and really take the action to heal this connection, I feel like you're going to move forward, especially since there's somebody new that you're getting ready to meet. Very interesting. So bottom of the deck is the Sun card in the reverse. That does indicate to me that you could be dealing with another Leo here, but it indicates to me that there is something coming towards you that may lead to commitment and it's out of your view right now. It's hidden from you. It also indicates to me that with regard to this person, you're kind of unsure of what it is that you want to do. But what you do know is that when you were in the connection with them, you were not happy. So I feel like you've taken some time to really review all of this, and you're going to move forward if this person doesn't really, truly get their act together. So I'm going to pull an oracle card for you, Leo. Let's see. Yeah, you have looking deeper. Deep within me is a majestic radiance. So let's read that. Give me a second to find it. All right, it says, things are not always as they seem. Look deeper into the situations and relationships in your life. Something that seems closed may, in fact, be just ready to open. If you go beneath the surface, you may find hidden gems of truth, light, or abundance. The universe wants you to know that this is a time to engage and reflect. It might be worth taking a second look at something you previously passed over. Imagine a mystical mountain lake where you can see the reflection of the sky and trees. But when you look beneath the surface, you can see sparkling gems in the crystal clear depths. These treasures are meant for you. By exploring hidden crevices in your soul, you will begin to uncover even more profound levels of the vast majesty within yourself. Wow, that's really powerful. I love that. All right, I hope that this has been helpful for you, Leo. If you have resonated with this reading, hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and hype the video if you get the opportunity. Until I see you guys in your next reading, know that you are loved, Leo, and namaste.